They were some stubborn little piglets, I tell you what.
Ooh, give it the squeeze. I might be wrong, but probably not.
Hey, before we get this video started, we're about 9 days away. Website goes live the 25th. Get over there and put in your email, get signed up, and you'll be among the first to know. Be ready to get yourself some this'll do pork. Hot off the presses today. Got a little homemade pork burgers, just ground pork that I seasoned good. You can have some too. June 25th is when it goes live, farmergrade.com. And look for the link in the description below. Be there.
Good morning, everybody. We're up here at Site 2, and we're getting ready to get some more baby pigs. These pigs have done a really good job of getting adapted and acclimated in their new home. Our field guy originally told us that these pigs would probably come in a little bit challenged. The sow unit had a little bit of disease going, but honestly, they're coming out of it. These last few weanings that we've got have been really good. So we have been super surprised and happy with how these pigs are acting and how they're looking and how they're coming along. So hopefully more of the same, cross our fingers. But we're gonna fill this north side of this north room here today. I bet we got 2 more days of filling, 2 more days of getting pigs, and then this barn will be all the way full. Here we go, folks. How many you think?
8? No, 1,000. Over 1,000.
That's your guess?
No, they sent me the projections. We're supposed to get 2,300 this week, so is that right? Yeah, so
about 1,100 probably is how many we're getting today, but we won't know for sure until we get the ticket and we get them counted out. So it'll be go time here real shortly. Pigs didn't really like to move. They were not moving good at all. I mean, we've had worse groups moving, but they weren't great. So we're getting them counted out now, penned up, sorted out, make sure each pen has the same amount of pigs in it, and we'll get it done. How many pigs you put into a pen?
52.
52. How many were you right on your guess?
When I cut those off?
No, I'm saying you guess how many were going to be on the truck. Are you right?
I should have been right the first time. I guessed 800, and then it ended up being 818. But then I said, oh, it'll be over 1,000. It was 8. It was 818.
Got to go with your gut.
I know. I should have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Take them to the promised land. You're not playing any games today.
I'm tired of them beating me, so I'm eliminating the chance to get screwed over.
Even when they're little, they'll try their best, won't they?
Well, they're quicker than I am. They might be smaller than I am, but they're also quicker than I am.
We got them all in, got them all counted. Now they're just getting settled in. They were some stubborn little piglets, I tell you what. They did not want to move worth of crap, but they're finally settled, and that's good. They look good. They don't look terrible. They don't look sick. They're filling out decent.
Yeah, they're good. They've been a good bunch of pigs so far. We'll be full Wednesday, so good fill, and hopefully they stay healthy and make a good batch of pigs. Sawyer's turning the Tesla into a farm truck. Cat probably not. No bueno on that. Well, good evening, everybody. It is a Saturday afternoon. This was a special project Saturday. A bunch of mowing done, a bunch of trimming done. We planted the garden, washed the Jeep. We actually went to one of the B&Bs and we did some landscaping there. Chored pigs, of course. And tomorrow is going to be a family day, and nothing brings the family together better than brisket. I am getting ready to prep about a 15-pound brisket. I got the Traeger heating up. It's actually overheated a little bit. I got it set at 200 degrees, but it's 232 because I wanted to burn off some of the crap. My smoke tube, I haven't lit it yet, but I've got it ready to go. This board, made to fit my flip-up shelf, came from Dr. Spronk. Shout out to Dr. Ethan Spronk, who is a great vet, but he also is a great woodworker, and he made us that cutting board. I think it's called Spronk's board, so shout out to him if you want something like that. Find him on Facebook and he can hook you up. Without any further ado, we're gonna go inside. We're gonna unwrap this brisket, put a little binder and season it, and I'm gonna take you guys along. It's about 8 o'clock right now. The sun is setting slowly over Site 2. We're probably gonna put this thing on about 9 o'clock. Probably gonna run about 10 hours before we wrap it. And then we'll put it in a cooler, and then tomorrow afternoon when the work is done, it'll be time to eat. There really isn't much trimming to this. It's a pretty nice brisket. I think that's gonna be perfect. Not too shabby. That's a good looking piece of meat right there. I'll flip it over here and you can see. I really didn't do much. I took a little bit off right here and I squared this corner. I might square that right there. She's about ready to go, so we'll get her binder on and on to the next part. Okay, we're gonna do this side first. Now we'll flip it. Whoops. Okay, look at that. Looks pretty good. Should make a really good bark. We're gonna let these spices and the binder do its job. We don't have any reason to be in a rush, so we're gonna let it set up for a little bit. Probably wait about an hour, and then we're gonna put it on the smoker. 200 degrees. We may end up running closer to 12 hours. Get up there around that 160 and see what our bark looks like. If all of that checks out, then we'll wrap it. Oh yeah, look at that. I think I'll clean off the cabinet here in the garage and get my paper ready, and we'll get this puppy wrapped. Look at that baby. I have in the past wrapped these in foil, but a lot of people claim that your bark is better if you wrap them in paper. Are you ready to see some amazing meat? Well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit because it's wrapped right now, and we're gonna put it in this cooler. But when we take it out of the cooler and unwrap it, then you can see an amazing brisket. Oh boy, look at that.
So why do you put it in the cooler?
You want it to cool down really slowly so that some of that moisture that is on the outside will redistribute through the meat, and it'll make the meat, so the temperature will become uniform through the meat and the moisture will be even through the meat. And because people way smarter than me that did this before I started, that's the way they do it, so I do it the same way as to not screw up. All right, it's still toasty. Hopefully I can get it out of here without it falling apart. Oh, let's just do this. Get to the, it's like a Tootsie Pop.
Ooh.
Look at that. Look at that juice. Woo! We better drain a little of that off. Oh. Good thing we got the sink there. Lost a little fat, lost a little back fat.
You want to pour that on there, don't you?
No. There'll be plenty by the time we're done. It's like butter.
Open that up.
Woo! Give it the squeeze.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty.
Oh yeah. Let's come down here off this tip. We'll cut a few slices. Like that smoke ring?
That's a good smoke ring right there.
That piece right there, that looks pretty bad. That's terrible. So, the moral of this story is that when it comes to cooking brisket, I might be wrong, but probably not.
However he did his brisket, guys, do it, because it's the bomb. Dad was right. We got all the bases covered. And this is kind of a typical summer meal. How are the potatoes?
I'll tell you in just a second. Terrible. I wouldn't have any. I would leave them. Yeah, don't get any more, because I want leftovers. This is a 10 out of 10 meal. This is the kind of meal I need all summer so I can sustain myself through a long, cold winter. Got to put on that summer weight.